Hi everyone, here at Delicious Living Nutrition, we practice to the fullest intuitive eating, and it takes quite a bit of practice. I wanted to review one of the most difficult ones for me, and I'm sure a lot of my clients, is dealing with our emotions without food. And it comes up for us in so many different ways, but I think having some tips and tools to help you get through the process and embracing the process can be very helpful. So if we think about, starting to tap into feeling the sensations that come with your emotions and bring awareness to them, you'll get to know your initial reactions a little bit better. And most of the time, your initial reactions are coming from your programming, which is all of your previous experiences that have happened, throughout the whole rest of your life. And they have quite a lot to do with how we react to things as an automatic thought process. So as things come up and you get to know your own sensations, you can then figure out what are those emotions that you're going through at that time. And with emotional eating, we want to address the emotions and not necessarily continue to put it on the food, but to show up for yourself in a way, using your strong side to figure out what it is that you need to take care of yourself, reminding yourself that you're safe, you're strong, you're enough, just as you are, and really trying to address, again, those emotions. If there are emotions that need to be processed, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to process them right then and there, but you could do a little bit of journaling or take some notes about that experience for you. So now you have more information on the exact emotions that do need tending to, because our automatic response or our automatic reaction could be from our programming to use food to help soothe our emotions and our feelings, and then we didn't necessarily miss that opportunity because it's probably going to come up again and again and again until we put enough work into, again, the emotion and not the food. So awareness, recognizing sensations, recognizing your initial reaction, and then trying to see if there's any room or space for yourself to show up for yourself, to deal with those emotions and process those, hopefully with a lot of support from maybe a therapist, your nutritionist, and anyone else that can offer a safe space for you, because that is a requirement in order to deal with emotions. So take yourself through that process a couple times, and even make a list of things that you think may help you in those moments of finding your strong side and recognizing the initial reaction, but waiting a little bit longer to see if there's a secondary reaction that you can experience during that time. So using food or dealing with your emotions without food, I think it's a good idea to see if we can come up with at least 5 different things. A couple that work really nicely for me is doing just a quick hug and a tapping bilateral from side to side, and then noticing what different sensations or where things are moving in your body. Another one is a couple to 5 deep breaths in through your nose, and on the exhale, it's coming from the back of your throat. And this way you're stimulating your parasympathetic nervous system, so it's really calming to the nervous system. So you can do that as many times as you can until you feel a little bit more balanced and maybe a little bit more connected to yourself, your strong self, versus your programming. So hopefully those will help your practice this week, and I'll try to pop on here to give you a couple more examples on how we can practice intuitive eating and be health-centered versus weight-centered. So we're really learning how to intuitively practice self-care and reclaim our health away from diet culture.